If your idea of heaven is to be left alone with snacks, a blanket, and zero plans, congratulations! You might be an introvert, and you're gonna love this. Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to the channel. You know, people like to act like introverts are missing out. Like if we're not out partying or posting living my best life selfies, then we must be lonely. Meanwhile, introverts are over here, quietly living their best lives. In stretchy pants and with a cup of something, doing exactly what we want and loving every minute of it. Because introverts don't need noise and crowds and action to feel alive. We just need a few small, peaceful pleasures, the kind that fill our soul instead of draining them. So today, we're celebrating those moments, the tiny, delicious, everyday joys that make being an introvert the secret superpower we all know that it is. Here are 8 small pleasures that bring introverts joy every day. And trust me, number 3, glorious. Number 1 is the quiet morning before the world wakes up. That golden hour when the world is asleep, but you're not. I wake up early, like really early. I have a golden hour plus a few more of time when everybody else is asleep and I'm awake. No texts, no noise, nobody asking for a quick favor. You make your coffee, your tea, you journal or stare out the window, surf the web a little, or just sit in blissful silence, existing. It's the introvert version of a spiritual retreat. The calm before humanity wakes up and starts being loud again. And honestly, if anybody tries to talk to me before 9 a.m., I think that it should count as emotional trespassing. Is that a thing? It should be. That first quiet moment, no expectations, no interruptions. It's like hitting reset on your soul before the day gets messy. Now, once we've enjoyed that perfect morning silence and successfully avoided human contact, it's time to hang out with our favorite people. You know, the fictional ones. Reading is my favorite kind of socializing. A lot of introverts prefer their conversations printed and our friends imaginary. You open a book and suddenly you're in another world. No small talk, no awkward pauses. Just deep emotional connection that you can close whenever you've had enough. Books are introvert heaven. They inspire us, they stimulate us, and they don't require eye contact. And we are in full control of the interaction. And let's be honest, falling in love with a fictional character is 100% valid. Ah, Heathcliff, or Jamie, or Aragorn. And they don't talk over you. After a few chapters of adventure and heartbreak and imaginary bonding, comes another deeply underrated introvert joy when the real life plans you made 2 weeks ago magically evaporate. Ah, yes, the sweet dopamine hit of the "can we reschedule?" text. You didn't even realize how much you didn't want to go until that glorious message appeared. Suddenly, you're floating. The weight lifts. You're free. You send something polite back like, "Oh, that's fine, totally fine." Next time, meanwhile, you're already in your pajamas queuing up Netflix, thanking the universe for this mercy. It's not that introverts don't like people, it's just that we like peace and quiet more. And canceled plans? That's a gift wrapped with bows and ribbons and delivered straight to your inbox. Now that your social battery's been spared, it's time for the weather to match that mood. You know the sound I mean. The sound of rain saying, Don't go anywhere. You're welcome. Rain days or snow days, if you live 45 degrees north, are a chef's kiss of perfection for introverts. It's nature's way of saying, cancel your plans, grab a blanket, the world can wait. The sound of rain, the smell of a hot beverage, the cozy lighting. And in my case, the fireplace simply must be on. That's not laziness, that's an aesthetic. We don't see gloom on a rainy day, we see ambiance. While everybody else is complaining about the weather, introverts are thriving. Because for once, the outside world agrees. Today is a day for staying inside. And while the rain does its thing, we cue up our favorite soundtrack. Because nothing pairs with cozy isolation, quite like music that understands us far better than most people do. Music for introverts isn't a background noise. No background noise. It's a mood, a meditation, and sometimes a full-blown therapy session. Peaceful solitude, main character energy while folding laundry. Avoiding people, but make it dramatic. I actually have a playlist called Slow. We don't need a crowd, we don't need a sing-along, we don't even need lyrics sometimes. We just need that one song that makes us feel seen, even when we haven't talked to anyone all day. Eventually though, even we get a little stir-crazy. Not enough to see people, let's not get reckless here. Just enough to want to stretch our legs a little bit. And that brings us to number 6, a solo walk in nature. Ah, nature, the best kind of company. Other than sky. No talking, no notifications, just trees, birds, air. It's grounding, it's calming. Zero small talk required. A solo walk is like therapy for me. I breathe, I walk, I exist. And by the time I'm done, my thoughts are clearer, my energy is reset, and my social anxiety has taken a little bit of a nap. Honestly, a walk in nature is the only outing where an introvert leaves the house and comes back more energized than when they left. And after that peaceful solo recharge, we might finally be ready for some human interaction. With one human. Preferably one who skips the small talk and gets right into life's big questions. Now, a lot of people think that introverts are antisocial, and we're not antisocial. We are selectively social. We love connection, just not in bulk. Give us one good, meaningful conversation. The kind where time disappears and you both feel seen. That'll last us for days. We crave depth, not chatter. So no offense if your opening line is, crazy weather, eh? My soul just left the chat. And finally, number 8, when our social battery finally hits 2%, there's only one thing left to do. Go home, close the door, and melt into sweet, blissful solitude. Coming home after a night or an afternoon of socializing, that first moment when you step in the door after a social event, transcendent. The silence wraps around you like a warm blanket. You survived, you were friendly, you did the thing. Now it's time to reward yourself with the Holy Trinity. Pajamas, a glass of wine, and silence. That's not antisocial. That's self-care in its purest form. And there it is. 8 small pleasures that might look simple, but mean everything to us quiet souls. They keep us grounded, recharged, and secretly, pretty darn happy. So which one of these 8 made you nod the hardest? Or what could you add to the list? Let me know in the comments. Quietly, of course. And if this video made you smile, give it a like and share it with your favorite introvert. Or with that one extrovert friend who just doesn't understand why you don't want to come out for a bit. Thanks for watching. And remember, you don't have to be loud to live a full and beautiful life. Sometimes quiet is where the magic happens.